Okay, so I've recently come across the case of Steve, a guy currently going through a divorce settlement in British courts. And what brings this to my attention, and what makes this problematic, is what the judge has ordered him to do. See, Steve is not a Catholic and his ex-wife was. And so the judge has decided that Steve has to take his kids to Catholic Mass at Christmas. So the times when Steve has his kids at Christmas, they will have to go to Catholic Mass. The kids don't seem to show much belief. Steve himself is not a Catholic, and you can probably see why this is a problem. It breaks a human right, it breaks freedom of religion, because he is being forced to partake in a religious ritual which he doesn't believe in. What makes this case even stranger is the fact that it wasn't the ex-wife who said that this should be in place. She didn't demand this. It was the judge who decided that he was going to make Steve and his sons go to Catholic Mass at Christmas. Now, I think that's very dangerous when you have a judge taking someone else's religious practices into his own hands and saying that you will now go to Catholic Mass at Christmas because I tell you to. The judge himself went on about his Catholic faith before then delivering this ruling. And it's not just unfair for Steve, and it's not just unfair for his sons, but it also sets a dangerous precedent if a judge decides to take people's religious or lack of religious faith into his own hands and says that you must now go to church. We shouldn't have judges doing that. We have human rights in this country, and one of them is freedom of religion, and this, a declaration from a judge forcing you to go to a religious service, I think most definitely breaks that. Now, Steve has been having a few interviews and has been featured in quite a few atheist and secular channels, and it's been in the Telegraph as well, so I'm going to put all those links down below. I've also got a message from Steve which I'm going to play for you now.
If the state can tell my children to attend Catholic Mass, regardless of their belief, regardless of any desire to attend somewhere else, then the principle is set. Any judge can tell anyone what church, mosque or synagogue or any place of worship they must go to, and in doing so prevent them going to the one, if any, that they might want to go to. It's important for me and my sons, but this is why this should be important to everyone, regardless of whether they have a religion, because everyone knows this. If they can tell me what to think, they can tell you what to think.
But there is something good, there's something we can do, because someone has set up a change.org petition. It's currently hit about 500 people. It was shared by Richard Dawkins, and the idea is basically to challenge this ruling and take it as far as we can go and say, look, we do not agree that a judge should be able to do this. A judge can't do this. This is not a legal move, really, because it breaks human rights. But a judge shouldn't be able to do this regardless. And so, if you do want to support Steve, please sign the change.org petition, and I will try and keep you updated on how this is going as it unfolds. I'll see you later.